Suddenly this turtle would jump out from the side of the road, kick the bus really hard, spin it around on its axis, and you'd be heading back the other way without even knowing it. And then we just got a real kick out of talking about these bus-kicking turtles. And we would laugh uproariously when we talked about them. And I think that is where turtles came from.
I like to, bug Pete as much as I could, especially when he was watching his favorite TV shows.
Kevin drew a turtle standing on its hind legs with a chaku strapped to its forearms and with a bandana-style mask. And he showed it to me and he says, "Hey, this is a Ninja Turtle." And I was like, "Yeah, great." So I had to do my own version. And I changed just a couple of things.
Of course, I had to top him, so I did a sketch of 4 in pencil, and each one had different weapons and this dramatic pose, and had to put the comic title above Ninja Turtle.
Sometime around that point, I suggested, well, why not add Teenage Mutant to the name? So this had a kind of rhythm to it.
Dude, we have to come up with a story that tells how these characters became the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first issue came out, it was dubbed as a parody.
So yes, they were making fun of the ninja trend. They were making fun of the overblown Frank Miller dialogue. They were making fun of the dynamic poses of Jack Kirby.
Borrowed some money from Kevin's uncle, took whatever money we had ourselves, and managed to scrape that all together and print 3,000 copies.
It was real. It was passion. And that, come on, that just shoots out of the pages.
Too many happy accidents.
We had no idea. They're kind of like the cartoon Beatles.
They were so unbelievably huge.
It's a story that really tells you that anybody can be successful.
There was nothing else like it.
I think if we sent the 4 turtles and the rat over to Saudi Arabia, we might get things done a little bit quicker.
We're talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here.
Should it have happened? The odds are infinitesimally low, but it did.
Right on the spot at that time, they offered the ending job.
Nothing about it was planned beyond how do we do a 40-page comic and make it at least halfway decent.
Work a little bit, play airsoft rifles, shoot each other, play basketball. One of the guys used to refer to it as we have to take an occasional work break.
And then the Turtles went mainstream in a way that nobody could have expected.
I know I've got to represent the Turtles. This is going to be it. And I would have done any deal with them.
And one particular day, these black and white comic books came in about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This is very neat.
Could be nice.
We just got first by action figures. At least on these first ones, there were no drawings involved. I just did it in 3D and deciding to cut that up as a posed figure, and we actually realized that makes a better figure than one that's straight up and down and you put the pose on them.
And so, really, especially those first 5 episodes that set the table for everything else that followed.
We also produced live entertainment. In fact, we opened up a Radio City musical.
They were producing a rock and roll turtle tour called the Coming Out of Our Shells Tour.
So they needed anybody who could go out and put on the costumes and do the advance work.
We had convinced ourselves that we were going to drop out of school and become Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what we did.
And so we went up on the roof of this thing, and it was like Saigon. Like, like we were up on the roof in these turtle outfits as just like a sea of Mexican children. We had pizza to put down at them and t-shirts.
You want to give them distinct personality.
We look to you to start.
I shred that. This is something that we can make a movie like this.
The major part of movie making was invented for the first time.
Character had to be able to do a forward handspring, then a flip, and then drop through a manhole cover.
Steve had unbelievable vision for this movie. I mean,
They were so real that the turtle.
It's like they reached into my brain and Kevin's brain and pulled out what we felt these turtles should look like, and then they did it.
You should write it with Kevin. Would you be interested? I don't think I've said yes faster.
They did like the reincarnation backstory. I was just like, what? What is this? What? It's like the best idea.
Without a doubt, Turtles affected my life. I was obsessed with Ninja Turtles.
You know, everybody wanted to be the turtle.
Oh my god, I want to be this one, I'll be that one.
It's just real to me.
Every school had like almost every class filled with Ninja Turtle fans. I remember walking downstairs Christmas morning and I got Leonardo.
So it's really like everything the kids would want.
But it pretty much took over the world.
when you read the Turtles and they hit you, it means you're a fan for life.
And I think that is where Turtles came from.
So it's all your fault. Thank you. That's about 8 minutes of the 200.